everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be continuing our Satisfactory Let's Play series. In this episode we will finish building out the newly expanded steel production area, and then place a bunch of smelters for the new upgraded base, and then close out with troubleshooting some pipes, which are my enemy in this game. Before we do that, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, as well as join us on Discord. Link for that is in the description down below. The next step, after having completed the some previous steps in the last episode, is to replace down the two truck stations that will deliver ore to this factory setup. Previously, in the last episode, like I said, we completed building new foundries, as well as adding more foundations, and setting up the constructors and the belts that will get the iron ingot or steel ingots produced into steel plates and steel pipes. Here you can see the initial belt work for the iron ore that will be processed along with coal into steel ingots. You can see there's 3 different lines coming into this one single manifold, all joining at a point where them joining the line won't overload the capacity of the belt. For the coal lines on this side of the foundry line, I decided to use this weird crawl space thing underneath the platform to use some floor conveyor holes and do the load balancing and splitting down here instead of up top to save space and to make it less cluttered. This is my first foray into doing something like that, at least on this world. I did it once on my previous save, so it probably isn't the best job, but as I do it more, it'll get better. Next, is the belts and splitters that don't fit underneath the platform. As you can see, I've done this like weird elevated type thing to get belts above the iron belts, and also to avoid any clipping, because clipping, at least belts clipping into each other, that kind of clipping is bad in my opinion. Obviously, if you want to play the game to where you do that kind of clipping, that's your choice, but I choose to avoid it where I possibly can. I'm sending these last 2 lines all the way around to the other side in order to keep them clear of the nonsense going on the original side of the steel base. This just keeps everything a little bit less cluttered and also avoids clipping, as I previously said. You notice that this last belt is a Mark II, whereas the others are the Mark IIIs. That is intentional, as this belt is transporting less resources per minute than the other 3 belts. So that is just how the numbers worked out for this factory. Here I am hooking up coal to the truck stops so that the trucks have fuel to do their run back and forth to pick up iron. These new truck stations will transport the completed iron plates and iron pipes over to the main base for storage and for further production into even more advanced items. Back at the main base, which I just expanded the footprint of, I'm placing down 2 truck stations to receive the iron plates and iron pipes. These are all the iron smelters I'll need for the upgraded base that I'll be slowly working on over the next few videos. I'm going to close out this episode with a time-lapse of me troubleshooting this water in this pipe. I hate pipes in this game sometimes. They can be really annoying to set up and get flowing properly. I don't really understand them, so when I realized that not all these power plants were getting enough water because this pipe on the end wasn't pushing enough water upwards, it got really annoying and I had to figure it out. This is additionally also going to start paving the way for an expansion of coal power to make sure there's enough power for everything, as I realized when placing the smelters that there may not actually be enough power to power this mega factory, or not mega factory, but the big upgraded base that I'm going to work on building. So with that, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, as well as join us on Discord. The link for that is in the description down below, and I will see you in the next one.